This video is a review of point-slope form. Oftentimes we'll be given 2 points and asked to write the equation of that line, or sometimes you're given a slope and a point and asked to write the equation of the line. In this case, in geometry, that's usually with reference to parallel and perpendicular lines. But here's a review of the concept overall. First, to find the slope between those 2 points, you're going to use the slope formula, which we derived earlier in this class. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's see, let me really be clear here. This is x1 comma y1. This is x2 comma y2. And all that stuff means is just a point, generic point x1, y1, generic point x2, y2. And then the slope formula that we're using here is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, and I'm just substituting in. So continuing on with the algebra, 1 minus 4 is negative 3, negative 3 minus 7 is negative 10, so negative divided by negative is positive, and that's going to cancel out to a slope of 3/10. So I've got the first thing that I can plug into my equation, and now to find the equation of the line, I'm just going to take one point or the other. I prefer things to be positive, so I'm going to take x1, y1, and plug those in here along with my slope that I found. So here we go. Y minus y1 is 4 equals slope of 3/10, open parentheses, times x minus x1, and x1 here is 7. We simplify, solve, and we're done. In fact, sometimes we can just leave it alone. That is point-slope form right there, though perhaps we're more used to seeing y-intercept form, so we have to do a little more work. Y minus 4 equals, distribute this guy here, 3/10 x minus, that's a little uncomfortable looking, but there it is, minus 21 over 10, plus 4 on both sides, and this might be a case where decimal notation is a little bit easier. 3/10 is 0.3x, and this is 0.21. So if I add 4 to both sides, that's going to get me y equals 3x, and 4.0 plus negative 2.1 is going to be positive 1.9. So there it is, point-slope form, and then point-slope form solved down to slope-intercept form.